Hey guys, Happy New Year. I am just going to jump right into chatting with you guys because I've missed you. I have so much to share. I won't be able to share it all in one video. I'm just super excited to give you guys my vision moving forward. So first things first, when I started this channel, I had no idea the impact it would have on me and my family. And moving forward, thinking about the need for a name change and just something to tie a bow on this community, I really started to dig deep and think about what my hope was and what my desire is for this channel. And you guys know that my intentions are never, ever to make anybody question their abilities to parent or to homeschool or to cook or to just be intentional in their lives. I have never wanted to promote myself over your own family. And so where compliments that are just kind of made off the cuff, like, oh, I don't know how you do that, or I could never do that, they're always flattering in that moment. In the long term, comments like that have always made me question my place here. And I think that most YouTubers who have the intention of building community and bringing life to people, they would all agree that comments like that are great in the moment. They make you feel good about yourself for a second, but in the long run, they don't build community and they don't bring you life. And so my whole vision and my whole desire to be here really can be built on the few private messages I get every now and then. And it's not the how do you do it or I could never do that. It is the you have helped me be more intentional with my family, or thank you for sharing that because I really enjoyed my time with my family. Those are the comments that stop me in my tracks, because I now can identify that those are the things that I really desire to share here on this space. I don't know how I was gifted, you guys. I don't know how I've been put in the position to be gifted a community like you guys, and then to also get to share my own personal life and my story and have it in any way encourage you guys. It blows my mind that that is the gift that I've been given here on this space. You guys literally don't know what you mean to me. And so I wanted to come up with a name that just ties all of this together. So welcome to Rooted in Rest. As always, this is a place where I share my life as it happens, and that's a big honor to me. I share my day-to-day as it comes, ideas I have, things we've done, what we've eaten, and yet I'm not coming from a place of authority. I'm a master at nothing. I don't have the answers. I don't know what the next day holds. But the one thing that we all have in common, and the thing that I hope you walk away from when you watch one of my videos, is just that we desire together to be intentional in the lot we've been given. The days of being parents and spouses and neighbors and sisters and brothers and sons and daughters and friends literally fly by. I mean, I'm only 11 years into this parenting journey, and I feel like it happened like that. And I know that we're all busy in our own way, spinning a million plates, and we can keep our families' worlds turning single-handedly as moms, and we can keep up with everything that we have to keep up with, most of which is necessary, and yet we don't have to do that from a place of an empty well and just being depleted. We can do that from this countercultural place of joy and fulfillment and rest and peace and intention. And I think that's one common factor that we share here. And I hope that that is what you walk away from when you watch one of my videos. I hope that you guys will watch a video of what we ate for dinner, or you will watch what we're reading in our homeschool, or see how one of our day in the lives went when you watch one of my day in the lives. And instead of leaving and feeling like there's more that you need to do, I hope it inspires you to then turn around and be connected and dig in with your family and with your people and do something and be intentional and not just try harder or do better. I hope that you leave feeling fulfilled and feeling capable and knowing that you're not doing it alone. Maybe you don't read the same books we read, or maybe you don't make the same dinner that we made that night, or maybe you don't use my recipes, or, you know, try to emulate the same day in the life that I had. but you leave giving yourself permission to enjoy where you're at, to dig in with your family, and not to just check the box because the world told you to. Of course, I couldn't do a new logo without giving tribute to a little personal side of me, and that is our mango tree. You guys know that our mango tree is representative of so many things in my life. We go there when we need fresh air, we go there when we're having a great day and we don't need fresh air, but we just want to go outside and have an awesome picnic. And personally, especially on those really, really rough days, it gives me a picture of the vine and the branches, which means a lot to me, of what it means to abide, of what it means to bear fruit, of what my desires are for my kids and my parenting journey to bear fruit. Sometimes it is the necessary shade. Sometimes it's the branches my kids climb. Sometimes it's the trunk I kick and I cry at and I'm mad at because we had a terrible day, or I really messed up. Or sometimes we get this really random, beautiful off-season harvest. And I look at it and I know that it's been through storms. It's been through drought. I mean, major storms, major droughts, just like we have. Sometimes it's not fertilized. Actually, it's rarely fertilized. Sometimes it's overly tended to by my kids. But at the end of the day, it's still there. Its roots are deep and it is not doing anything in and of itself. And to me, that is, it's just motherhood to me, and it is relationship to me, and it is abundant life to me. Not doing anything on our own, but being connected to our source of life. And for me, that's my faith, and that's Christ, and that's something that you won't be able to get away from on my channel because it is the essence of who I am as a parent and as a person, and it's the desire of who I want to be. So that is always going to play into everything that I do on my channel, and I think most of you know that because it's not something that I've ever shied away from here. And so, man, there's like a little fruit fly. And so for me, that's what the mango tree is. That is so representative of our homeschool and my parenting. It is the place where I go and I pray for my future and my kids' future. And it is the place I will probably most reflect on from my past and raising my babies. And so for me, it is just the symbol of what life and life abundant looks like to me. And I wanted that to tie in here to this idea of being rooted and this countercultural motherhood and lifestyle that I desire to share with you guys. So social media can be this really scary place. It can be the place that promotes our flaws and our weaknesses and makes us feel lesser than and makes us feel like we're not doing well enough. And it can steal our time with our kids because we're trying to be somebody else. And it can scare us into hiding because we don't want to share something with people because then everybody will know and it makes it real. But with you guys, I've found something really unique and something that goes beyond that and something that is so, so special. Because with you guys, I've found community. And it's not just the people who I talk to. It's the people who I show up to on my best days and my worst days who also have their best days and their worst days, and we communicate and we share and we have that communion here online. Everybody has their own unique families and their backgrounds, their triumphs and their challenges, and none of us are exempt from that. We all have our own different individual goals, and we all have days we want to do and days we have to do. And I love sharing that with you guys. We meet here and we say we may live across the world from each other. We may never meet in person. We might not have the same background. We might not be headed in the same direction, but we are the village and we're in this together. And I think that is something that's really beautiful about this community online and something that we might not have otherwise found if we live in a small town, if we live in a big town, or wherever. We have this really unique ability to be connected here and to not feel like we're doing this alone. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around through this process of change. It's going to be a little bit of a bumpy road. I think with social media, I'll probably drop off the algorithm for a little bit, so your likes and your comments and your being subscribed and showing up and communicating, it really does mean the world to me because that will really, really help me stay there while we go through all these social media changes. I'm gonna put a link below to my Instagram and my Facebook, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, follow along. It really means the world to me. You guys and your support have meant more than I could ever explain as I've been going through this change. Make sure you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. And now it's a little housekeeping as far as posting and all that goes. my videos, they're gonna be the same. Like, nothing's changing besides the name, but I did want to explain the name to you guys in a more formal way. But my posting schedule as of right now, I plan to post videos on Tuesdays and Fridays with a bonus video probably every week, because I love sharing 3 times a week, but I'm going to at least intentionally share 2 videos a week. But one thing that's new is I am going to be sharing a blog post on Mondays. I'm going to put the link for that below. It's a work in progress, but there are things that I feel like I want to share with you guys, but I don't want to necessarily shove a video camera in my kid's face all day long, but it's maybe too lengthy or wordy to share on Instagram. And so I thought a Monday blog post would be perfect for that. So 5 in a row units. I want to be present with my kids while I'm doing this. I don't want to necessarily be vlogging the whole time, but I do take pictures all the time. And so I'll post things like that. I'll post, you know, family scrapbook style photos. You guys will see maybe a little more personal side of me on my blog instead of just talking homeschool and talking family, housekeeping and things like that here on this channel. So I'm super excited to be back to blogging. If you guys saw my last video, then you know that blogging is actually where all of this started. So make sure you subscribe to that as well, or check back on Mondays. I'll share on Instagram when I do share a new blog post, so that you guys can see that. So thank you guys for doing life with me. It literally means the world to me. I cannot wait to venture off on this new journey with you guys, although it's pretty much the same journey, just with maybe a little bit more enthusiasm from me. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the thumbs up if you like the new changes, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye guys, Happy New Year.